So I like that I'm watching it from home.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I want to be in that room, you know. but the thing is, he's old. So that's what happens when you're old. You fall asleep and you toot a little bit. I hear, and they actually make that noise and they get up and it's like, like.
What happens when Wanda Sykes takes Donald Trump's marriage and turns it into a comedy sketch on live TV? Let's just say his reaction wasn't exactly presidential. Stick around to uncover the punchline that left Trump fuming and his supporters scrambling to defend him. Wanda Sykes didn't hold back when she took the topic of Donald Trump's marriage and turned it into a comedy spotlight on live TV. With her sharp wit as a weapon, Sykes zeroed in on the ever-awkward dynamic between Trump and Melania, a target so obvious yet oddly ignored in political discourse. You could tell she wasn't just making jokes. She was cracking open the glossy façade Trump likes to slap onto his public image, especially the one he projects with Melania at his side. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel.
That if Joe Biden did something like that,
oh my God,
he'd have a blimp with Joe Biden farted on it over the courtroom.
Oh yeah, they would pump sound in. They would like put a mic right by his butt.
So it's all fair game in that case.
Yeah, because you can't make fun of him. I mean, the Trump people get really upset.
Right.
Some of them been coming to my show, and again, I'm like, why are y'all here? I hear, and they actually make that noise, and they get up. And it's like, like.
Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Sykes started with the kind of material that's basically handed to comedians on a silver platter. Trump's bizarrely staged moments with Melania. Remember those infamous videos where Melania swatted his hand away or flashed a look that screamed, "Do not mess with me"? Sykes took all those awkward encounters and boiled them down into one gut punch of a joke. She quipped that their marriage looked like a reality show, except only one person got the script, leaving her audience doubled over in laughter. The brilliance of the joke? It didn't just highlight Trump's awkward attempts to display a perfect marriage. It exposed how painfully rehearsed the whole act feels. But here's the thing about Sykes. Her comedy isn't cruel or petty. It's observational. She doesn't create absurdity. She just puts a spotlight on it and lets it speak for itself. One moment, that brought down the house. Sykes imitated Trump, waving his hands around in exaggerated fashion while mockingly saying, "Melania loves me more than anyone," before shrugging her shoulders and adding, "Well..."
On a more positive note, are you enjoying the Trump trial?
I am enjoying the Trump trial. I really am. I know they say he's passing gas and everything.
I don't want you. I don't think. Don't be offended. I hope not. It's just that everyone loves Carol Burnett.
I love Carol Burnett.
Okay, good.
I started to go, shoot, I'm out of here. I'm coming back tomorrow. So I like that I'm watching it from home.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I want to be in that room. You know, but the thing is, he's old. So that's what happens when you're old. You fall asleep and you toot a little bit.
Maybe not by much. Her delivery was pure gold, cutting but somehow shockingly accurate. And Trump? He didn't take it well. Word spread quickly that he threw one of his classic tantrums, firing off a string of ranty posts online. While the specifics of his meltdown weren't surprising, the sheer speed and intensity of his reaction spoke volumes about just how thin his skin really is. It wasn't just a joke he couldn't brush off. It was the truth behind it that got under his skin. And don't worry, Sykes didn't stop there. It wasn't just Trump's marriage she exposed, but his entire world. Why does Donald Trump lose his cool so completely when comedians like Wanda Sykes take aim at his personal life? It's simple. Trump's entire brand depends on maintaining a polished image.
Do you expect a cabinet position? I mean, how have you been able to digest this? Or are you still in that shock mode?
Jimmy, I'm a black woman and a lesbian. How the hell you think I'm doing?
I think they call that 0 for 3.
Yeah,
Yes,
right, exactly.
Why do you? What's your opinion of why it went this way? Why Americans voted the way we did?
Sometimes America is just gonna America. You think you move forward, and honestly, you know what? I blame those damn Cheerio commercials and showing all those interracial couples. You scared the out of white people.
The billionaire tycoon, the successful deal maker, the devoted family man. That last one, it's critical, no matter how far removed from reality it seems. When Sykes poked fun at his marriage, she wasn't just cracking jokes. She was chipping at the foundation of his self-made persona. Trump often uses his marriage to Melania as a kind of photo op, where she's more prop than partner. Sykes nailed this dynamic with humor, so direct it left no wiggle room. One of her crowd pleasers was a sharp observation about Melania's body language.
Well, we haven't quite uncovered everything yet. Would you agree with that?
He's not crazy. Took off running, and the coach said, "Go run with them." And I was like, "What's that?" She said, "That's long distance." So where the hell y'all going? We should go back. And they were like, "No, we go down to the shopping center and then we swing back." I was like,
saying it looked like she was silently shouting, "Send help," during public events. It hit the room like a thunderclap because everyone's seen those icy moments, the stiff body language, the glare that could cut steel. Trump's glossy family man narrative doesn't hold up when the visuals scream discomfort. The magic of Sykes' comedy is that she doesn't create these situations. She draws them out and frames them in a way that can't be ignored. Case in point, her comparison of Trump's interactions with Melania to a toddler trying to avoid bedtime. She mimicked the sulking, the exaggerated gestures, and the clueless energy he often brings to public appearances with her. It wasn't just a joke. It was a slap in the face to the perfection Trump tries to sell. Of course, Trump's supporters didn't let this slide. They rushed to call Sykes unfair.
There's a lot under there.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There's a lot under there. Yeah, it's just he's deep. He's funny, but he's also I started going after them and was running. We got to like the end of the parking lot of the school, and I was like, "You're like actually running by my house? Hell no!" I said, "I take the bus."
As if mocking political figures is a new concept. Ironically, this only fed into her point. Trump's image is so fragile that even his fans can't laugh when the jokes hit too close to home. The absurdity of her humor didn't just entertain. It made Trump's reaction, his own insecurities laid bare, look laughable by comparison. Importantly, Sykes' brilliance reached beyond marital jokes. Her comedy sparked deeper questions about how Trump builds his entire public image, a ripple effect we'll explore next. Wanda Sykes' humor goes far beyond laughs. It serves as a spotlight on truths many want to ignore. Public figures like Trump thrive on curated,